despite the fact that the presidential election ended well over a month ago, and that by now every single state in the country and the District of Columbia have certified results, there are still many on the political right who refuse to accept reality. Today, amazingly enough, 17 Republican attorneys general will meet with President Trump to discuss their desperate and wildly irresponsible lawsuit, which aims to literally overturn the will of the people on the grounds they didn't like the results. This has gone beyond ridiculous. No court in this country has found any of President Trump's claims of widespread voter fraud credible. No serious state election official, Democrat and Republican, has found them credible. Even the Trump administration's Justice Department, so browbeaten into political activities over the past 4 years, has not found a scrap of evidence that would affect the final result. And yet, rather than accept the simple truth that Joe Biden will be the next president of the United States, there are actually sitting senators and Congress members who prefer to undermine our democracy by indulging President Trump's wild conspiracy theories about a stolen election. Here in the Senate, the chairman of the Homeland Security Committee announced yesterday that next week he'll convene a hearing on, quote, election irregularities. When is this nonsense, detrimental to our democracy, going to end? When? It's already deeply irresponsible for my Republican colleagues, many of them, to stay silent about President Trump's deliberate attempts to poison Americans' faith in our elections. It's deeply irresponsible that there hasn't been a full-throated defense of the validity of our elections by Republican senators and the Republican leader, who still refuse to call Joe Biden president-elect. But to go one step further and use a Senate committee as a platform to spread misinformation about our own elections, it's beyond the pale. So in conclusion, Chairman Johnson should call off this ridiculous charade of a Senate hearing immediately. And if he won't, Leader McConnell should intervene to ensure that the committee does not indulge such quackery and conspiracy theories. And he should acknowledge the results of the election and make clear it's time to move on, just as he was happy to do so when the shoe was on the other foot. Doing otherwise would add fuel to the fire that's undermining faith in our wonderful democracy.